talking about gratitude, and for those people who, even when we have nothing and don't have anything to show, have given us a lot.
Yeah. It started because we were just it started with talking about the fact that Carl was given the gift to, by a friend of ours, learn Ruby on Rails. So he is going to spend the next 9 to 12 weeks, depending on however long it takes, to learn a programming language that he doesn't know, but can significantly contribute to what we're trying to build with Trestle. And it just, the fact that a friend of ours and a mentor of ours gave us access to that, it reminds us that, you know, in the moment where we don't have money and we don't have the current knowledge, we can at least build the skill because we have the time. And we are in a lucky place that we have the time. We don't have day jobs, which means we don't have money. We don't have a lot of luxuries that other people have, but we have time to learn the skills that are necessary to move this thing forward. And we're going to take it up. We're going to do it. And Carl's doing that. I'm really, really proud of him. And we're just...
Well, it's not just me doing it. It's also Jennifer's doing it because she's taking on so much more than we can imagine. This is not an impossible task, but a very ambitious task. And you've never built a business before. You're learning it as you go. And you're bringing people around you that believe in you, believe in us. But, I mean, I want to take a moment to appreciate you because they believe in you and what you're building and who you are as a person.
Yeah, it's... I think it's that notion right there that is really humbling in this moment. That we've had people wrap around us and give to us in our dreams in ways that we wouldn't have expected. So we were just kind of going through a list.
Jennifer's family this Christmas gave us $540. They scraped it together. And they gave it to us with a card that said, "We believe in you and your mission."
That's probably one of my favorite moments so far.
That gave us $540 into our bank account.
Which did not exist before.
That's the new balance.
That was the catalyst for us going and opening a business bank account and actually having something to say, okay, Trestle has a few dollars. We can be intentional about how we spend it to benefit our company and the mission we're trying to accomplish. And it was pretty amazing.
It's really interesting also to see how we felt about the money changed.
Yeah, it did.
Because before it was under my Cascadia Marquee company that was just like, okay, yeah, whatever, put on that card, racking up debt for that company. But now that it's actually like an investment to some extent, but a gift more than anything else, our approach to what that money meant and how we spend it was a lot more significant and it's a lot more valuable. So it's actually really interesting to see how we changed about how we spend money for the company and how intentional we are with what is being spent and how it's being spent. Changed because of that gift.
Yeah, that was a moment that changed for us.
Yeah. And then also, Jennifer got a computer, was given a
donated for free
from Demoulas a MacBook. She had no computer before that and basically jumped around from computer to computer working on Google. And Demoulas, who was lucky enough to find a job with Microsoft, had a whole bunch of new means with that and gave Jennifer a computer as a donation for us to build this company.
And that's changed my ability to work significantly.
It's huge.
And that's not even where it stops. Demoulas has been incredible to Trestle. So not only has he donated hardware so that we can do the work that we're setting out to do, but he's also donated an entire year's worth of time to us as far as just co-founding with us. He's also a founder of his own companies. He has a full-time job, a fiance, and multiple businesses that he's operating and running on the side. So the fact that he finds time weekly to meet with us and to put his brain and donate his brain and his time to Trestle is incredible and so invaluable. Both from hey, let's figure out how to do this, starting a business thing, founding a company thing together, but also to he has incredible technical skill that we don't have yet on our team. And he's been able to help steer us, direct us, actively participate in us finding and hiring a developer to build something for us. And he's continued to show up with a perspective of, I don't expect anything from you. I believe in what you guys are and who you are as entrepreneurs. And I know that I believe in you enough, knowing that it'll all balance out in the end. Like, you'll be able to give to me someday too. Which is a humbling perspective to take on, knowing that we don't have the skill set that he has, and yet he's still showing up for us. It's incredible. Demola, when and if you see this, thank you so much.
Thank you. There's seriously no way that we'd be here without you. Like, you've given us the confidence and the means and the capabilities of doing something that we don't know how to do, and encouraging us making us feel you make us feel good. Actually, you make us feel really good, and you definitely lift us up and give us the confidence that we need to keep moving forward with this. So you are amazing to us, and we thank you humbly from the deepest part of our heart.
There's not a lot of consistent encouragement we get like the encouragement we get from Demola.
Another shout out and thank you actually to the developer that Demola helped us find, Jordan. Jordan helped us just get started with the Brand Explorer, the first version of that. And ended up, the original bid was for $400, and he ended up putting in thousands of dollars worth of time because he fed the vision. He is into us, into the vision, and into what we're building. He wrapped around it and never complained, never did anything. And then also coming back to Demola was able to invest money into it. But Jordan didn't ask for it. Jordan didn't expect it. Jordan was like, this needs to get built, and is behind what we're doing, and has given us a huge gift with an ability even to show people the Brand Explorer and the database and a bit of technology that we can show. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah, we have a lot of pride from having been able to, with very little money, put out a product. It's not the main suite of products that we're wanting to build yet. It's actually an early stage of a later product that we're hoping to build. So it's definitely part of our product plan. But
I call it a tool. It's a tool.
It is for now, and
not necessarily a product. It's a tool.
Well,
I think
if you think about our
grand vision,
our grand vision, it is one of the things that
true.
we will become.
Yeah, you're right.
A huge part of what we're contributing to the world.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Actually, you're absolutely right.
But in its current state, it primarily functions as a tool for us, which means that we get to operate more effectively and efficiently because of this tool that he's helped us build. No, that he built.
He built.
Yeah, that he built for us. And it's really incredible the way that he showed up, that you showed up, if you see this, Jordan, in the way that you showed up to just build. A, because you have a high standard of work for yourself, but two, because you believe in what we're doing. One of my favorite things is to actually hear you talk to other people about how much you believe in our mission and what we're doing. And I got to experience that this past Wednesday, and it was pretty special. So thank you, Jordan.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing up the way you have, the way you are.
Thank you.
So we realized that those are some of the direct donations, time, investments into us that we've had, but there have been some others too. So one of the things that jump-started confidence and our skill set and our ability to take this on was TIE, a program in Oregon, in Portland, called TIE, which stands for the Indus Entrepreneurs. They have a boot camp that they run often, and they have a focus on really helping to increase the skill sets of minority founders and women-led founders, or women founders of companies. And because of that mission, I was able to get into their program on scholarship. And so we were accepted to and able to participate in a boot camp, a business boot camp. And given that I have zero background in business, it was the one thing that what acted as a catalyst to move us forward in saying, okay, we have a vision, we have a mission. Now, how do we build a business around this? And it gave us the confidence to move forward as well. And it was the first thing that introduced us to the entrepreneurial community in Portland, Oregon, which has been huge. It's where we met Demoulas and several other really important founders in our circle still today, who are still very much involved in our lives through a program, either through another one we'll talk about in a second called PI, but also through an organization, a very informal organization that we run called Still Starving, of founders. So that was really monumental, is to be able to participate in that boot camp, and even at a discounted price. The second one is that we were accepted to PI. I know, it rhymes, tie and pie. PI, which is Portland Incubator Experiment, under the supervision and expertise of Rick Tarozzi. Really hope I'm getting his name right at this point. We will see. So if he sees this, I hope I got it right. And also, and more importantly, thank you for what you do for the entrepreneurial community in Portland. So through this program, we are given office space, access to other founders, access to mentors, a consistent weekly check-in with Rick, who is one of the best connectors in Portland of any kind of resource a company might need access to. And so we just have because of PI, we have access to people who know so much better than we do in a lot of the areas that we might need some backup in, some knowledge, some expertise, some skill set, some encouragement. And he's able to help us through that. Most recently, he helped us design a press release, which was a skill set I have no background in. So the access to people and skills and encouragement through this program has meant a lot to us. And more than that, I would say that it lends credibility. So when we're in the community and we're talking about our company and we let people know that we're members of PI, people suddenly start listening a little more intently, and it gives us a little bit of credibility. So we can speak about this grand vision that we have that seems a lot of times a little larger than anticipated to most people, to put it lightly. But because we are members of PI and somebody believes in us by giving us access to a program that is well respected in the community, we get to have a little more credibility, and it means a lot to us.
It does.
Yeah.
There's no way we'd be where we are today without, I mean, if one of those individuals and groups and programs didn't back us and give us some kind of confidence or a gift or anything, there's no way that we would be where we are today with the, I don't know if momentum is the right word, but just with the confidence that we have and where we are today, there's no way that we'd be there without any of those. So from the bottom of my heart, and I know Jennifer's heart, there's definitely gratitude and thanks.
There's one more group of people.
Yeah.
We've had some of the best friends and cheerleaders and people who have bought into us, and they often are our first, and they have been our first customers.
Yeah.
And I know that at this stage of where our business is, they're buying into us and our vision, not that the product is perfect that we're offering, but they are buying us, and I know that, and I am so thankful that there are people out there who said, yeah, you're building something and I believe in you and I'm willing to show up at the very first stages of you building this because I want to be a part of this. And so there are just a few people who have done that consistently. And they are my mother, who has been almost every single time one of our first customers, one of the first people to show up. Her name's Kathy Webb. She's an amazing human being. Another person is Nick Nedaleski, who's a really great friend of ours, who is consistently rooting for us. He shows up in every chance he gets to support us in any avenue that looks like, whether it's a press release and a quote from him, being a customer of ours, reminding us how special it is what we're building, or being
watching our live videos. He shows up every single time, and it just means so much. It means so much. And I think, and Demoulas as well, he has consistently shown up in all of those ways too. So, I don't know. I think we were just on a drive heading to a friend's house, and we just couldn't help ourselves but feel really grateful for this opportunity and the people who have wrapped themselves around us. And we just wanted to capture that. Thank you.
All right, let's go eat.
Let's do it.